What's up, everybody?
I'm Jackson.
And I'm Kenny.
And we are
JK Builders. If you're new to our channel, you might as well subscribe to see all our future LEGO content. And if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, it helps out the channel a whole lot. It doesn't cost you anything, and it's very much appreciated. Today, we're doing a review of a brand new set, one of the most highly anticipated sets in a long time from LEGO Star Wars. It is the UCS Republic Gunship. There it is. Jackson, tell us about this box.
So it's 18 plus. You can see it's got the 18 plus background, and the set number is 75309, and it is 3,292 pieces.
Cool. And what minifigures does it come with?
It comes with Mace Windu and a clone trooper.
It's no secret that the minifigures on this one are the big controversy. Personally, I don't buy UCS sets for the minifigures. Some have really good minifigures, some do not. Case in point, the A-Wing. It comes with only one minifigure. It was a $200 set. It only comes with one minifigure. It's a cool minifigure, it's an exclusive minifigure, but it's not that cool. So I'm not the type that's gonna be all bummed out and complain about the minifigures. I mean, I'm not stoked about them in this set, but I don't buy UCS sets for the minifigures, but that's just me. That being said, we'll talk about that more later on in the video, but let's check out this box. So like Jackson mentioned, it's got the all black background. It is a UCS set, Ultimate Collector Series. This box did come a little bit scraped up from LEGO. I ordered it from them the day it came out. It took quite a while to get here, but we finally got it and built it. So on the back of the box, it just shows you another view of the gunship, actually several different views. It shows you how big this thing is, and it is mammoth. It's 27 inches long by 13 inches tall. This thing is humongous. If you don't have it yet, or if you haven't seen it, it is way bigger than I thought it was going to be.
This thing is a monster.
It's a monster. Down here you have some pictures from the movie. It is from the Attack of the Clones, so episode 2 of Star Wars, the Battle of Geonosis. You have the gunship here firing off its guns. You have the clone troopers sitting in here with a couple of Jedi. It shows you a top view of the ship compared to the actual LEGO set. And as far as the look and detail of the ship, I think they nailed it. But we'll see more of that in just a second. Before we check out the instruction book, one thing that we do need to point out, which I'm sure if you've paid any attention to this set at all, you already know. But they do have the Imperial logo here at the top of the box. As you can see on the gunship itself, they do have the correct logo. But on the box, rather than the Republic logo, they have the Imperial logo. How that could get past the people at LEGO, I don't know. It seems so crazy to me that they could make that mistake, that it would get past all the different people that have seen this box before it was released. But it did. They are printing new boxes that will have the proper logo on it. And so I don't know if this one will be a collector's edition someday. Hopefully it is. And it's worth thousands of dollars. I don't know.
Just the box.
For just the box, yeah. But we did get one that has the improper Imperial logo rather than the Republic logo. But
we're gonna make some money.
Let's check out the instructions.
Here is the instructions.
It's a whopper of an instruction book. So it's almost 3,300 pieces. On the inside, it does have quite a bit of info, little tidbits of information. It has more pictures from the movie, The Battle of Geonosis. It has info on the designer. It has info on the ship itself. Quite a bit of info here at the front of the book. I didn't read it all. It does have some artist renditions here in the front, which are cool. So if you like additional info, this one comes with it. This one brings it. It does have the white background. They seem to have transitioned to the white background more so than the black background recently in these 18 plus kits. The instruction book has about 533 pages, so it is a very hefty book. But other than that, nothing too special, just really super thick. It was a smooth build. I didn't really have any trouble. There's only a couple little things that gave me a little bit of trouble, but overall it was a lot of fun and I did enjoy it. So let's go ahead and check out the set. And here it is, the UCS Gunship. We've been waiting a long time for this set. It was voted on by the fans. It was between this, the TIE Bomber, and the Nebulon B Frigate, I believe, for the new UCS set. People voted for the Gunship, so that is what they created. Looking at the details, now first of all, you will notice next to Jackson, this thing is humongous. It is very, very big.
This wing is taller than my head.
I wish I knew where I was going to put it, because, you know, that's our Lego shelf. It's definitely not fitting on any of those. I do have some...
This wing is bigger than my head.
I know. We do have some overflow up here, where I've put some Star Wars sets. I have all of these over here where I've put some Star Wars, but I'm literally out of room, at least in here.
Right downstairs. We
can put some in the basement, but I kind of want to keep all my Star Wars stuff up here is the problem. So we got to figure something out. Anyway, back to the Gunship. So we'll start with the front. Has a couple of guns here on the front. Does have that lime green color, much like the previous rendition of the Gunship had. Has the 2 cockpits. These do not open up. You have to pull the cockpit completely off, which I was a little bummed out about. Now these cockpits are the same as you see on like the Interceptors, same size. There are 2 different patterns. There's the one with the split window and then the one with the full window. The cockpits themselves, they do have these built-in chairs, obviously not minifig scale. They do have the little control panel here, but other than that, nothing too fancy.
A minifig could fit in that.
A minifig can fit in all these different areas, but it is too large for minifig, so it's definitely not minifig scale. But you could put a minifig in the cockpits or any of the gunner seats that they have throughout the ship, but it is definitely too large for minifig scale. Coming around the side, we do have the little ball turret here. These do open up as well, so like Jackson just said, you could put a minifig in there technically, but it is quite large. Has some handles, a little area to control the turrets. They do spin around like this. So they do fit all the way back in if you do it like that, but they don't like fold in nicely. But I guess you could put them in like that if you really wanted to. I think most people just have them hanging out on the outside of the ship. That's how they look best. Coming up here, you have the massive wings. Right here, you have another gunner position here on the wing. These can open up as well, I guess, not as easily, but you could fit a minifig in there, I guess, if you really wanted to. There are some little details. I did have a sticker sheet with quite a few stickers. Most of the stickers are these little details. All of the little ball turrets are printed pieces. The cockpits are printed pieces, which I was very happy about. There's some details up here that are stickers. There's some on the wings that are stickers. But yeah, these are very thick, beefy wings. It does have some strength to it and some heft. On the very top, you have the huge guns that fire the missiles. I believe that's what these are. Here is the missiles that load into the guns. They're very large, very huge. On the side of the ship, it has this door that does open and close. It slides open like this. It's actually really cool the way that they engineered that door to slide open and close. It would be kind of nice if they had a door that closed it off completely, but I don't know if that's a thing. On the inside, there's just lots of open space. There's a couple of control panels there. The inside of the interior was mostly built Technic and then plated off from there. On the inside of these doors, you also have a couple of missiles that are connected to the doors, so they can fire those also. On the underside of the wings, you have the same style of missiles. There's 4 of them under there, which is cool. One really cool thing is this stand. It's a much beefier and complicated stand than I expected. Let's go ahead and pull them off. So the stand is quite large. It's tiled off. It looks good. This little piece goes on the inside of the ship to hold it in place. And then it has a spot for the UCS plaque, as well as the 2 minifigs that it comes with. While we're here, we'll talk about the minifigs. Now, of course, you have Mace Windu. I think he's fitting because he's part of the Battle of Geonosis. But outside of that, he's not one that
people wanted.
He's not the one that most people wanted to come with this set. I know most people wanted like the Jedi Bob and the Phase 2 Cody. We didn't get those. And Clone Trooper is cool, but he's not the proper one. It probably should have came with a Clone Trooper pilot that would have piloted the gunship, but it didn't. There's lots of controversy over that, I know, but again, I don't really buy these UCS sets for the minifigures, so it wasn't as important. I mean, minifigures to me on a UCS ship are really more of a bonus than anything. I'm buying it for the set. As we come around the back of the ship, It does have a back door that does open up, so you can load the cargo bay with troops or whatever you want to put in there. There's a large turret gun on the back that can move around. It's on like a little ball turret piece, which is cool. That's the same as the ones on the front. Over here, we just have more of the same. Another large wing with the ball turret. Another door that can open and close with the missiles on the inside. More missiles on the bottom side of this wing. And another movable gunner position here on this side. And back to the front of the ship. So yeah, just lots of little details. Again, you have some more stickers there on the top. A couple of stickers there on those circles. Of course, you have the proper Republic sticker logo right there. But that is pretty much it. Very, very cool. And just to put it into perspective, next to Jackson, you can really see just how big that this sucker is. It's humongous.
Yeah, this thing is big. Like, if you put this wing on the back, and this wing on the front, it would make it that big.
Yeah, I don't know why you do that, but...
As big as Brennan.
Alright, so the UCS gunship. Pros and cons. Jackson, what are some things that you like about this set?
This thing is humongous.
It's huge. I can't even see over it. That's how big it is. It's really big.
Yeah, like I could barely see the camera, but
So you like the size of it?
yes.
Okay. Anything
This
else?
size is awesome. And all the detail that's in it.
Yeah.
Like a UCS set could not have this much detail.
You know, it does have a lot of detail, but I feel like it actually could have had a little bit more detail myself. The whole inside is very empty. Now, I know that that's mostly just to transport troops, but I do feel like they could have added some more detail on the inside of there.
So, like, if they added, like a bunch of troop.
No, but I think they could have just put some more stuff in there to add details to make it look cool. Also, on the outside along here, it is a little bit boring. I mean, it looks like the source material, but I do think they probably could have given it a little bit more detail than they did, if I'm being completely honest. It is very large. There's a lot of pieces. However, as far as UCS sets go, I do feel like it's a little bit on the plain side. So,
this is the thing that we're all gonna ask you. But is this your favorite UCS set ever?
Is this my favorite UCS set ever?
Ever.
No, it's not. It's my favorite UCS set that I own.
Yes.
But we've only got a few. There's a lot of UCS sets that we don't have, and I wish we had more of them. But yeah, it is my favorite UCS set that I own. Now, I haven't built the Death Star 2 yet, if you can believe that. We still have the Death Star 2 sitting right there.
It's gonna take forever to build.
And maybe that one will be better. That one is a UCS set. But so far, this one is my favorite. Now, obviously, I think if I actually built the UCS Millennium Falcon, or the Star Destroyer, or the Slave One, or the TIE Fighter, the X-Wing, I mean, many of those UCS sets would probably be better than this one. But I haven't built those ones. Just from what I know about them and what I've seen, I think there's probably a lot that are better than this one. But as far as like the sheer size of this one and how good it looks on display,
massive.
I think this one looks really, really good. And obviously other complaints are going to be the minifigures. That is what it is. You know, there's nothing we can really do about it. Like I said, I buy the set for the set, and the minifigures are just kind of a bonus for me. But so yeah, the Gunship, it retails for $349. Jackson, do you think it's worth that price?
Totally worth it.
Totally worth it. He didn't buy it. It's totally worth it to him. So is it a buy? Is it a wait for sale, or is it a pass?
It's gonna be a buy all the way.
Yeah, I agree. It's gonna be a buy. I'm gonna pay $350 for this set. If I'm a fan of the UCS sets or Star Wars sets, I think it's a must-have, even for $350. Even with the lack of original or awesome minifigures, I think you just gotta buy this one. It's gonna be a incredible piece to your collection. It's going to display very, very well if you can find a place to put it.
Yeah, most of you will not find a place to put this thing.
Yeah.
This is bigger than you guys think.
It's really big. Let's see if I can hold it up and just give you an idea of the size of this sucker. Like, oh, yep,
there it goes.
I might break it, but if you look at it like that, like it's just really big. I mean, it's humongous.
It's just really big. It's just humongous.
How about from this angle like this? Woo! Yeah, I mean, swishability, playability, I don't know. I mean, you might be able to play with it, yeah?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and it's heavy too. It's not light. It's a heavier set for sure.
No.
But yeah, I'm gonna buy it. Is this set perfect? Absolutely not. There's definitely some flaws. It could have been better. But for what it is, I mean, I think I'm happy with it. It was a lot of fun to build. Didn't have any hangups. It was a smooth process. The only things that were a little bit tricky was these little triangle pieces under the wings, getting those in. There's 2 on the front and 2 on the back, if you can see them there. Getting those to line up and go on, that was the only part I had any issues with at all. Otherwise, it was very smooth, very fun. I enjoyed it very much. I love the stand that it sits on. I love the look of it, the color, the detail. It's all great, and it's going to look really, really cool as soon as I can find a place to put it. All right, so there it is, the brand new UCS Republic Gunship from Star Wars Lego. Do you have it? Do you want it? What do you think of it? Comment down below. As always, hit the like button and subscribe. And until next time, keep on building.